Hello, good night. You are first again. Welcome back. And okay, it's 9 o'clock. It is 9 o'clock. So, hello, Linda. Welcome back. And because it is 9 o'clock, that means I can now start the poll. Oh, I'm gonna start it shortly. Actually, I just realized that I would just gonna add the other options as well to the poll. The Garticon stream and joke telling. Yes, Linda, thank you. Duplicates. I'm gonna add those things as well. Garticon stream. Gartic on stream. And also joke telling. Joke telling. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this joke telling. Okay. Okay. Create the poll, and then I need to share it. Copy. Oh, one very important thing I need to say before you start voting. As you can see, Launchpad is winning at the moment. However, I'm not ready to do it just yet because I tried today to make it work, and for some reason I could not figure out the settings. So that's why, even if it still would win, I'm not gonna do it today. I will simply leave it there with all the votes that it's accumulated, and tomorrow I will continue to try and figure it out. And if I have figured out, then then it'll go back live. But at the moment, it'll just stay there. Even if it does win, I'm just gonna go with the next thing because it's not working. I cannot figure out the sound. Like, some of the sounds do work and some sounds do not work, and I cannot figure out why it is. And I simply need more time to work on it so I can figure out what is up with it. And that's why don't vote for Launchpad. Just you can of course still vote it, but even if it wins, we won't be able to do it today. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So without further ado, I'm gonna now share. I think I copied it, right? I'm gonna now share the poll, and let's do it. Share the poll and show the poll. Yeah, let's go. So don't vote for Launchpad today because I won't be able to do it. Anyways, hopefully by tomorrow I will have figured it out. I simply just need time. Talking, okay. In which case talking is winning at the moment. We can do that. We can be talking. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we get any more votes. We're talking. We got one more minute. To vote if you want to vote. And yes, I have added Garticon stream and joke telling as well. I thought about it, so I'm just gonna add those options, and probably won't matter too much how many options are there in total. I will just simply in the future, if I notice that something is never getting any votes, I will just eventually delete it. Yeah, it won't be a strict number of options. It'll be just the amount that people are interested in. Okay, we got 25 seconds left if you want to vote. Otherwise, it's gonna be talking. Talking is winning at the moment, except Launchpad, which I'm not able to do just yet. Dancing, okay, dance. Where is dancing? Okay, dancing has got another vote. Oh yes, I did dancing once and it was quite fun. So, what else we got? Guessing game? Guessing game? Oh yeah, that I think we did it yesterday, right? Guessing game. Okay, well, looks like everybody has voted. Okay, well, in which case, hello, Rishi Dance. Yes, I did dance already. I danced once before, and it is still on a poll, and I'm intending to do again when it wins the poll. It's not gonna win poll today, but it is collecting votes, and since nobody else is voting, I'm closing the poll now. I'm just gonna add the votes. So talking is there. Dancing now has 2 votes in total, and guessing game now has 1 vote. And I'm going to sort it. And as I mentioned, for the people who might not have joined in the beginning, even Launchpad is winning at the moment. I'm not able to do it just yet because I'm still trying to figure out some technical stuff about it. Not just once. I remember the dancing sessions from last year. Oh yes, Junipers. That's true. But I mean, I've done it once, since I started this eternal poll, this democratic poll, this every vote matters system. Like since then, I've done it once. Okay, well, Launchpad is still there. Hopefully, I will have figured out Launchpad for tomorrow. I will continue working on it tomorrow during the day. I will try to figure it out. At the moment, because of technical difficulties, it's not working. That's why I'm just leaving it there. And therefore, the next thing winning is talking. So I'm gonna reset that to 0, and we are gonna be doing talking. That's right. We're doing talking today. So yes, let's talk. Let's have a very serious talk. Dancing sessions, yes. I don't even remember what kind of music I was dancing to last year. Isn't Ed Sheeran used this kind of launchpad when making music? I think so. I think Juniper's, yeah. Ed Sheeran and lots of other famous musicians use it as well. I can show it to people who not seen it. Yeah, it just looks like that. Basically, it's got it's got 64 white buttons, and then it's got also lots of black buttons as well. In total, it's got like 100 buttons, and then you can make music with it. And I did it already like last year. And it's fun, but yeah, because I have not used it a long time, there's something in the settings, when I open Ableton, for some reason it's not playing the sound, and I need to figure it out. What exactly is the thing? Big and US. Yeah, yes. So not only that, Junipers, like you can assign different sounds to the buttons. You can assign different instruments. You can assign like so many things, and then depending on the combination of the buttons you press, like it can change everything. So there's like, and then of course, when you put it together with Ableton or Logic Pro or any DAWs, like it's so much to learn. And that's exactly the problem today, because I don't know it fully. I have not figured out why it's not making sound. Like some of the things made sound and some of them did not make sound, and I cannot figure out why. So this is one of the reasons I do like AI. I know some people don't like AI, but imagine that you go on your computer and something is not working, and you can just say, "Hey computer, how do I do this?" and it instantly tells you or shows you how to do it. That's actually what I thought Apple Intelligence is going to be. When they announced Apple Intelligence more than a year ago, I was so excited because in my head, for whatever reason, watching their adverts, I assumed that it means that it will simply be able to tell me how to use the iPhone or how to use the Apple computer. That's what I assumed, very wrongly. Then I was very disappointed when it came out. I was like, oh, that's it, you can just rewrite my email. Wow, exciting. Which is exciting. I'm still excited about that as well. But for whatever reason, I just expected it will be able to do everything for me. And especially when it's already on the computer, like computer already knows how to do that thing. So all I need is for the computer to tell me how to do that thing. And that's what I thought Apple Intelligence will be, but not quite yet. But I really hope that very soon. Because, like today, I would be able to play the Launchpad right now if we had Apple Intelligence clever enough to tell me, oh, got this, by the way, it's not making sound because you have not clicked this setting. Because, often all it is like clicking one button. But when you know, but when you don't know, you could be spending hours trying to figure it out. Because it has happened to me in the past as well with YouTube. Like I was like spending hours watching YouTube videos trying to figure out how to do a simple thing, and then once I knew, I was like, oh my goodness, it was literally like turning on off one button. But yes, so that's one of the reasons I do like AI, and I hope that very soon it will be able to do just that. Imagine you want to do something on your computer and you don't want to be spending and wasting time like figuring out how to do it when you can just ask. Is it like basically like a clever teacher right next to you saying, oh, this is how you do it, you just do it here. You're like, oh, okay, thank you. Yes. Studying it helps you solving problems and calculations. Yes, Junipers. That's what I think. AI is like a overcharged, supercharged calculator, because that's all it is. It's just just handling information. And yes, it helps with studying, with solving problems, because it already has all that information, and all it's doing is just calculating the result specifically for you, depending on what you ask it to do. Yeah. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? I do, Junipers. I don't know whether you were here or not when I said my New Year's resolution, but I can tell you again, in case you didn't hear it. My New Year's resolution is to do whatever I want or whatever I need to do as soon as possible, rather than waiting for a specific time of the year. Ha! That's my New Year's resolution. You were not here. That's okay, Junipers. To have none, Juniper. To have none. Well, I suppose, Linda, you could say it, to have none. But basically, yeah, because many times people have New Year's resolutions because they want to improve their life, their behavior, their health, whatever. But my resolution is do it now. Don't wait for the 1st of January or whatever else date you celebrate, or whatever else date you decide to do something. Don't wait for it. Do it right now. Why postpone it to tomorrow when you can do it right now? Now I felt I must have. Oh, so what are yours, if it's not a secret, Junipers? What are your New Year's resolutions? My resolution right now is to try and figure out that Launchpad, because I was so excited to do it, and I didn't have too much time today to work on it. But like an hour before the stream, I was like, okay, let me make sure I know how to use it. And then I started it, and I was like, why is it not? Why? It was not playing instruments. So I was able to make to play loops, but it was not playing the instruments, which is what I did before, and it was working before. And again, it's maybe just like literally one setting I have to either check mark or turn on or off, and that's it. But I spent an hour and I could not figure it out. The other way around, to be more level-headed and don't act on things right away without less thinking. Okay. Okay, yeah. Be more level-headed, don't act on things right away without less thinking. Without less thinking. So you want to think more. I like to think as well. I don't like to act on things right away. You know, do thinking first and then do the action afterwards. That's how I like to do it. You know, think before I do. But you know, I mean that's the plan. But sometimes you forget about it. Think more before acting on things. Saying things. Okay. Sounds like it sounds very juicy. Sounds like you said something that you probably later thought, maybe I should have thought about it before. It happened to me as well. I mean, it happens to all of us. You know, when you quickly say something, and especially me, you know, trying to be funny, when I sometimes say something thinking it's gonna be funny and then it turns out to be not funny at all, and then I'm like, oh, well, this is awkward. Yeah, that does happen. um I noticed there's like a kind of like a line. There's a line in front of Junior. There is line in front of your text, Junipers. Oh, is it because you're number one at the moment? These words, if it comes out as offense. Yes, Junipers, and I've done exactly that before. Like literally, this many years ago, I was trying to be funny, and it came out as offensive, and I was like, oh. And I was like, oh my goodness, I do need to think before I open my mouth. That exactly happened to me as well. I remember, yeah, on a chat, in front of all your sentences, Juniper, is showing like just like a one line. Yeah, interesting. I don't know if you guys can see it as well or not, but yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I think I'll probably finish here. I'm gonna share the poll again. You can vote for Launchpad if you want. You don't have to. Again, I'm gonna try and get it ready for tomorrow. I will continue researching, and I'll probably spend all my day, and then it'll turn out there's like literally one option I have to check or click on or turn on. But what can you do? You know, that's why I'm waiting for Apple Intelligence to be able to tell me that. Because you know, now, for example, ChatGPT, I do ask those questions to ChatGPT already. Unfortunately, it kind of like tells you the things that should work, but it doesn't actually follow. Even you can share the screen as well. It doesn't actually follow what's on the screen, rather than telling, okay, click there, click there, click there. It doesn't do that. It says, oh, it basically gives you like the thing that it thinks should work, and it oftentimes is not correct. And then it becomes very frustrating, because it's like you feel like you're wasting time, because it's telling you all these different ways, and then then you will say, oh, it didn't work like that, okay, try like this, and then you try the other way, and then you try the other way, and then before you know it, like you feel like you're just wasting time. The ChatGPT is telling you different ways that should work but don't work, and so yeah, it's not clever enough just yet. I like this private consultation. Good, Juniperus. Yes, it's good for me as well. It's always good for us to remind of all the things that we know already. I'm just gonna share the poll. Duplicate. and create and share and copy and paste. And yeah, let's see we get any votes for this. For which activity are you looking forward to the most? Oh, I am actually looking forward to the Launchpad thing, because I was gonna do it today, if it had won. It did win. It did win, but I was not able to do it because I still trying to figure out the Launchpad. So that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna try and figure out, what the problem is. And if I have figured out, then yes, then I'll do that if it wins. Because at the moment you can see Scrabble is like the next in line, has got 4 votes. Yeah, so we'll see. It depends. Hopefully, I will continue figuring out the Launchpad till I figure it out. Hopefully, it's not gonna take me, forever. Hopefully, I will spend the least amount of time possible on it. But I don't know. We'll see. Guessing game. You voted. You voted already. Why is it not showing up? Junipers, did you vote just now on the new link? Launchpad is very exciting, yeah. I don't know if you were here when I played it like a year ago. It was quite fun. You say you voted, it's not showing up, Junipers. Why is it not showing up? Because, close that. Because it's not showing up here. Because usually when people vote, it shows up. It might show up later. Huh. Very strange. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, wait a minute. My bad. I just... hello, Leon Hawks. Leon, well, welcome back. No. Yeah, I made a mistake. You know why it didn't show up? Because I forgot to click on show results. See? Because that's what I was supposed to do. I completely forgot because I was talking so much. I forgot about it. And there it is, guessing game. Guessing game, where is guessing game? Guessing game and just talking. Which is what we did just now as well. Yeah, so that's what it is. Okay, well, there's still chance to vote if anybody else wants to vote. But yeah, so at the moment, again, Launchpad is winning for tomorrow. So if I hopefully manage to figure out the problem, then that's what's gonna happen tomorrow. Otherwise, Scrabble or Piano are in the lead at the moment. Yeah, we'll see. We don't have big snow. I'm in London, Junipers, and there was little bit of snow like today, yesterday. I forgot. Well, like very little. It was white on the ground, but like literally this much. But I don't think there is any snow at the moment. But it's cold, it's frozen. I was walking on ice. When was it? Yesterday, here in London, I was walking on ice. I said it yesterday already. It was like the what do you call it? The pond was only this deep, so it wasn't dangerous. If the ice did break, I would get wet shoes. Wasn't too bad, but the ice itself was like that thick, and it held me easily. I did hear some cracks, which made me run away, which was very scary because suddenly the whole pond went like, poof, I don't know if you ever heard those cracks. They sound amazing. And one time I was actually walking across a big lake in the middle of the winter in Latvia, and then I heard the crack, and it went like, boom, like across the whole lake, and that was the most incredible feeling ever. It's like super scary, but at the same time the sound is so amazing. Yeah, I like it. I wasn't walking on, well, I would say this is quite thin ice, right? Like, I would not walk on this thin ice on the actual lake. I only did it because, as I said, the pond was like this deep, and I knew in case it would break, I would just wet my feet, which would be very inconvenient, in this cold weather. But then, of course, I would just quickly walk home and change my socks and my shoes. But yeah, I would not do it on an actual like big deep lake. Yes, junipers, because I had to be careful. You never heard the ice cracks? Oh my god, that is like one of the things that I would love to experience again and again. But maybe safely, I don't know what would be a safe way. Maybe there would be like some kind of special big boat that goes on top of the ice, but in case it breaks, it's still safe. But then, like, when you hear the crack, because when it cracks, the crack goes super fast on the ice. It's kind of similar to glass. So the crack goes like extremely fast, like faster than a car, and then you can actually hear all that sound, and it's like, well, like very like a deep kind of big sound. It's like boom, like the whole like, oh, it's amazing, amazing experience that it again, that's one of the things you want to experience in real life, because when you see it on video, yeah, it's cool, but when you experience it in real life, it's like so amazing. Icebreaker, yeah, they do look very cool. Okay, well, looks like nobody else is voting, so let me close the poll. Let me add those 2 votes. So talking has got 1 vote already, and guessing game has now got 2 votes. And then I'm going to sort it again. And yes, as you can see, Launchpad is winning at the moment for tomorrow. And I will try my best to figure it out till then. And then yeah, then we see. Then we see what happens. Good night. Good night, Junipers, to you as well. Nice talking to you as well. I don't even know if anybody. Oh, good night. Good night is here as well. Good night. Good night. Good night. And good night, Junipers. And good night, anybody else who might be here. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. I will take it from there. Thanks again and speak soon.